I thought I knew what retirement was eventually going to look like. It really hasn't worked out. This is that story.
Well, I think we all fantasize about it. I really didn't give it much thought. Now, in my situation, retirement kind of snuck up on me. If you'd have told me at age 45 that I'd be retired at 61, I'm sure I would have done a cartwheel and thought this is fantastic. Now, my situation is good. My company got bought. I was let go, severance package, the whole bit. I didn't have much time to really think about it. The honest answer for me is it's worked out fine.
Well, first of all, what time do you wake up in the morning now?
Okay, so I used to pop up every morning about 6. Now I'm up at about 7:30, 8 at times. That just kind of...
That means 8:30 for most people.
Yeah, that happens when you realize every day is Saturday, and that happens pretty fast.
So then what do you do for the day? You're not working.
Yeah, I get up, I love to read the news, have my coffee, head to the gym for 2 hours. A sincere hard workout. Come home, half a protein shake, ride my elliptical for 30 minutes, and that's 4 days a week I do that. Then Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday are bicycle days where the rides range from 25 to 45 miles.
Take naps?
It happens every now and then, but it's not something that I routinely do.
So what's gonna happen if you get a job to your routine?
The routine's gonna go in the toilet. I'm sure I'll put on weight, I'll be traveling, not real happy about it. But the goal originally was to work to 65 or 67, take retirement, Social Security at 67. That was kind of the plan. So when my plans were upended and I found myself retired at 61, it wasn't a bad thing, it just wasn't ideal. I'm in some of the best shape physically I've been in a long time. If I get a job full time, yeah, I do work my core. I don't. Yeah, I do my stories. I don't look forward to going back to work full time potentially and losing that schedule of mine. Yeah, this first year or two has been all about me and my health, and I'm loving the dividends.
The only person who is going to argue with this is that Benny Hill guy, Larry T from Psycho Italia. Probably going to make a negative comment.
Oh, I'm sure. Amy and I had to stop role playing.
Why did you stop role playing?
Because she kept on asking for Pablo the pool boy.
Oh.
And I kept on saying, well, what about me? She goes, no, let's go visit Pablo. So effectively, she was cheating on me.
Well,
with me.
With you. What is it about women and pool boys? Why do they love the pool boy so much? Because he's usually young, tan, physically fit.
This is why we don't have a pool. But I did find the perfect way to get my wife's attention.
What's the perfect way?
Literally on demand.
Really? How does one get their wife's attention?
I sit on the couch and look comfortable. Within seconds.
You know what my plan was for retirement? I had planned this since I was 30 years old. My plan was when I retired and sold my practice for $8 million, we were gonna move to Colorado. Since being a kid, you remember the Coors Classic?
Yeah.
I was gonna ride all those mountains. Wake up in the morning, have breakfast, I was gonna start riding. The next day, wake up, do it again. So at 30 years old, that was the plan. We bought a house. We had renters come in. They basically paid the mortgage for us. We made a profit.
The way to realize that dream still, I know a couple that they basically decided they didn't want kids. So I think they're telling them this weekend.
So one of the problems with our house in Colorado was every 5 years or so, someone, a renter would kind of destroy it a little bit and we'd have to put in $5,000 or something like that, carpet, paint, whatever. But this past year, we got a squatter. Well, they did about $40,000 worth of damage. And so my wife and I decided, do we want to invest that kind of money to have another renter? So that was kind of a pushing point of why we sold the house. The other thing that we didn't think of when we bought this place was that it's at something like 4,000 feet elevation. And it's right near one of my best friends. I thought, wow, that's a place to ride. The thing I didn't think about is every winter, total snow. There's no cycling from November to May. And I thought to myself, well, that wasn't planned very well. And I discovered the second reason retirement changed was because I am a California boy. I love being near the ocean. I cannot imagine. I love riding this in March. I am not a mountain person as much as I love the mountains. I'm a California kid. So I'm staying. Oh, and by the way, I didn't think this through either. When you become a doctor of chiropractic, there's no pension. There's no severance pay. I am jealous of some of my friends who get this because, can you imagine, I'm retired and I just decide, you know what, I'm gonna bill everyone's Blue Cross because I'm retired. Bad decision of choice of career. Fire department. Hey.
Morning, guys.
Look good, you're gonna be famous. Hey. Hey. We were just down here, and one of the differences between Latigo and Yerba Buena is with Yerba Buena, really nice road, very smooth, but you're always hidden in the hills. Whereas Latigo, you can literally see where you came from and everything. This is just so cool. And of course, there's always a Porsche racing up the hill.
I'll get you through to the other side. Call on me. I'll help you.
Let's get out of this guy's way. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't kill Daniel.
Lay your weary head and get some rest. Tell me what's broken.
I have a lot of friends my age who are starting to retire, and what I've discovered and come to grips with is it's probably going to be very unlikely that I'm going to retire because of where I live, the expense with where I live in California, the industry that I'm in, and just the fact that we have dreams when we're young and it's not going to work out. What the hell is that with the neighbors? Oh my God. It's like 7 in the morning. But I'm going to have to work for a long time. So instead of thinking that I'm going to work, I'm going to continue to work, and I'm going to continue to just live my life and try to enjoy every single moment. And that's what I've come to grips with. Life doesn't always happen the way we plan when we were 30.
So if you want to join this channel and become a member, hey, we will have all the stuff that we keep on the editing room floor. We'll make a video just for people that join because we can't put it on the normal channel.
After you sign a waiver.
You got to sign a waiver.
A lot of people pay a lot of money for a colon cleanse, like $300. Do they even know about Taco Bell's $4.99 meal deal? My wife and I were having one of those morbid discussions, as you do when you get older, about our deaths.
Oh yeah,
And-
had those too.
Yeah, and I just said, you know what? Just cremate me. And she made an appointment for me for next Tuesday. You know what? It's not so bad getting old. I've got a lot of things going for me. My knees are going, my heart's going.
You still have that rapist wit.
Call on me. I'll hold you